Yo, people, we back again.
What's going on, man? It's your man Faze on the barber.
Doug Gibson.
Corona. We only doing that because Corona's arising.
Dougie Faye. We in the building. I know we're on a quick time frame, man. You gotta go. But, yeah, we gotta, told y'all, if I'm not sick, I'm not in the bed throwing up, I'm ready to go. So,
He's talking directly to me and I'm irritated. But that's my guy.
I know I irritate a lot of people. But, topic for today, is pussy enough for men?
No,
It's not.
not for me.
It's not for you. Same. But when you propositioned to me about the topic, I didn't know what it meant when you said it, and then you gave me the background and the details. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So for today, I guess the show is for the men.
It's for the men.
It's for the men.
Fellas!
Man, is it enough for men? Well, scientifically, it is enough. Biologically, it's enough. That's all we need. You can't beat that.
I can argue that. I mean, well, to a certain extent, because at the end of the day, that is all we need as far as producing,
Mm-hmm.
right? But there's more. See, a lot of... Go ahead.
Let me interrupt.
Go ahead.
You think back in the caveman days, they was discussing, man, how you have fucking live?
I really don't know their language.
Just give me the pussy and I'm good. I understand your plight. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on the fact that the vagina is not the end all be all when it comes to women in general, not just a committed relationship, marriage, anything like that. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. Well, in some cases, women will argue that and say, yes, the vajayjay is only enough for the men. Hell no.
It's not.
Nah. I mean, in some cases, some men, that's all they want or all they desire. But there are men like us
Yeah.
who deal with a different alpha mentality.
Yeah.
And no, I don't care how pretty you are. You're not just going to offer me the vajayjay because that's not the only thing that's going to stimulate me.
Now, was that the mentality you grew up with?
No,
Give them a little background. So as I mean, everybody know Faze on right now.
yeah, I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I'm from New York. Thinking about it, that's all where I come from. That's all we basically considered was money, dressing a certain way, and getting it for JJ. That's it.
Okay.
That was all. That was the focus, and that was it. As I got older and I got into different things, and no. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna allow just a woman to come into my life and think that which they do, because they feel and
They've been conditioned. Let's say that because most women, and I didn't mean to interrupt you on that.
No,
part,
you're not interrupting me.
Is women are conditioned from yay high that they need to be with a man, get married and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Every woman is like that for the most part. About 95%. The other 5, have had issues and they've gone through certain situations where that's not the point. But you ask every woman, there's about 80 to 90% of them that want to get married. And when you ask them, do they want to get married? Then their response is yes, and then they're going to spout out what the marriage and the wedding is going to look like.
Well, yeah. I mean, when they're with their homegirls,
Yes.
they're not
Sure.
going to explain that.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, they're going to pretty much say, yeah, all I'm giving a man is that. I mean, that's all they're going to say when they get around their friends. But
You must have been around some circles.
man, listen, I've been through all walks of life. And if you typically, when you sit there and you analyze the whole situation, let's just say you meet somebody for the first time, and the first thing she's going to say, what do you do? Fuck, who am I? What do you do? That just gives me a clear indication that, she's just wanting to know if I'm going to be able to provide for this friendship, possibly relationship, and then marriage. Which is not a problem. But at the same time, we're not here for that. Because if that's the case, when we go home.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good comeback. That's a good comeback.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, why would you let me know? And
I mean, it's honest. It's honest.
It is honest.
You're playing potatoes with the potatoes. You're comparing both, and women will be, get real sensitive about that. So keep going.
Yeah, you ever ask a female and they get like kind of shaky when you ask them, so what do you do? Oh shit, he just asked me something left field, because men don't.
I've done it a couple of times, and it's natural, so I'm not conscious of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask them some real sharp questions, and they're like, shit, you can tell in their face.
Mm-hmm.
The pause, you're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh fuck, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what he was, I didn't see that coming.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I was like, yeah. And I give them the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
2 times, it's a coincidence. 3 times, it's a fucking pattern.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like, fuck, I just want to get fucking and that's it, I understand where you're coming from. But
Mm-hmm. I mean, because once you get it, then what?
Yeah.
I mean, typically when you deal with certain mentalities, right?
Yeah.
You get about 100 pumps in. Well, 100 sessions.
Okay.
Right? You get about, well, maybe less than 100, but almost close to. No, I'll be realistic. When you get about 20 sessions in, right?
Okay.
Pretty much the woman feels as though, okay, we're in a relationship.
Yeah. Because
right?
It's a pattern. Yeah.
Okay, it's a pattern. What else can we look at after that? You know what I'm saying? Because after I get 20 sessions in, okay, now I'm trying to see what does she have to offer me. Because typically, I done took her on trips. I done took her out to eat. I done get
So you
money.
like TK, you just like, hey, you got the update bag game, watch game, shoe game, everything. But for the most part, I mean, just the concept is you're trying to help.
Okay, but why is it?
Go ahead.
Why is, and this is we should have talked about this, but we gonna throw some stuff in there.
Okay.
Why is it that when you meeting somebody for the first time and you say, okay, you want to go on a date, a woman feels as though that close the door, lock the door. It's one of our producers. But anyway, can't tell them anything. But why is it that they feel that you're obligated to take them on a date?
It's an American society, man.
In their mind, oh, I know what he wants, so he got to work to get it. Are you kidding me?
That's another topic.
That is another topic. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get you.
Right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah, I get it. My man Raleigh, I grew up with him. He's one of our family friends. His philosophy with that is, fuck, you paying for your half. It don't matter how long they've been together.
Dutch.
Yeah.
Dutch. I mean, why not?
He had a girl pay for him, too. And I was like, damn, bro.
I mean,
that's another level in my head.
When a female does something for you?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm in love. I'm already thinking about marriage. If a woman says, listen, which a woman has, and she knows what I'm talking about, I got this. I'm thinking about marriage, because women typically don't do that.
Yeah, and for me, I've had it a few times with my ladies. So I'm like, yeah, this is good. She did my feet, and I was like, ooh, yeah, and a woman do my feet now.
I'm not used to that. That's different.
Yeah, I mean, that's
you start considering.
Yeah, that's a step beyond just I'm gonna pay for lunch.
Because typically you do the same thing with everybody else. Not that he does, but I'm just speaking in general.
Yeah. Because
we know who he loves. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because we don't want nobody to feel some type of way. Because last time I had a conversation, I was ridiculed and badgered, and because I said something about I lust. But I love you.
You did.
I did, but she took it too far.
I got you.
Yeah.
When it comes to, cause you didn't go to college, did you?
No.
Okay.
I went to a different type of college.
It's the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, it was the roughest college in the world. And a lot of people has engaged.
When it comes to the idea of the vagina coming first, I feel that men have it feeds our ego. It's a tit for tat. Hey, they need this, and they know they're doing well with it when they give it. Hey, I pay for this. I'm doing this for you. After the night's over, giving it to you. That plays into the ego. And for me, I'm coming to a deeper consciousness, higher consciousness, above just my dick being in everything. That at the end of the day, I have to choose to enjoy being around you.
Mm-hmm.
And create a pattern of I love you. I need, if I have to do this, I'll do it. Sacrifice, compromise, because that's not happening the first time out. I was like, ooh. So in your position, you're not married. You were married. Now you're not. You're with someone now. What is it like?
Thank you for putting me on the spot. It's wonderful. What are you talking about?
I mean, you gave this to me, so I got the poke and prod.
This guy here, but I'll talk to you about that. No, I'm just saying. As far as what Dana, that's her name. Mm-hmm. It's dope. It's natural. Mm-hmm. I mean, I cannot sit here and emphasize this more. Mm-hmm. I've never been in any situation, whether it was a situation or a relationship or a marriage, when it's just natural. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about natural. I can't, like, sometimes I don't know, man. Sometimes it's kind of hard to even explain, but we don't want to get too deep into what I'm saying because he asked me a question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's official. You know what I mean? It's really official and it's natural. It's nothing that you can sit there and try. Because like I said, going back into before I met her, mm-hmm. The way we talked, it was never about, that's what I wanted. I said, you know what, I'm just going to do that. I mean, the conversations was crazy. Now, mind you, she know, and that's the past. I was dealing with a lot of females, and that's what it was. I'm like, that's all I wanted. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But when it came to her, that's just totally different because, it was a while before we did it. Mm-hmm. And I ain't even stress it. I didn't on everything. She'd tell you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she would. If she was here, she'd tell you. She's nah. You know what I'm saying? She was like, no pressure. It was her choice. And I never was like, yo, man, I want to do this or whatever the case be. So at the end, that wasn't what I was looking for in her. I was looking for more stimulation.
So let me ask you this, because you put it like you didn't like it. Did you put it on hold for her, or was the conversations were so good that it's just it had to happen naturally?
Nah, I just never considered. I just was like, yo, I felt like if she wanted it, she could have it. I was like, I'm not gonna pressure her.
Okay.
You feel
so
what I'm saying?
for these young cats, nowadays it's
that's a hard thing to swallow. I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. Even though I'm 40 years old, I'm saying to you, before I dealt with her, it was straight up and down,
in and out. Yeah.
I was like, I had tunnel vision.
That was it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I met a female, I was like, what's happening?
I got you. So for these young cats nowadays, it's quick, fast, and in a hurry. Obviously, you had tunnel vision.
Yeah.
So for guys that you meet and you've met me and you know a little bit about my story, mm-hmm. I chose to wait.
Yeah.
And I mean, is that what is
that's
that?
Because you desire stimulation first, more than the physical aspect of it. You like, yo, I mean, no, don't listen. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm keeping it real. I ain't sitting here being a philosopher. I get it just like anybody else, straight up and down. And then
fucking need it,
bro. I'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I felt broken down inside. I felt tired. I was like,
you was doing it so much.
Like, yeah, and then I was like, yo, I always desired something out of a female. I was like, yo, what could you offer me? Because I used to tell them straight down. They used to sit there and they said, oh yeah, I'm all that and everything, and you know it. I said, you are. I said, but you ain't got nothing to offer me. Dang. I said, I got everything to offer you. I said, I'm successful. Mm-hmm. My credit is straight. Mm-hmm. And that's hard for a black man. And I'm not just saying black man. I'm saying all
minorities.
Whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I said, what do you have to offer me? I got all this to offer. So if I go into,
bigger for you.
Yeah, if I go meet your mother and shit, and she like, what? Mm-hmm. Keep him. Mm-hmm. But you just coming with the punani? That's all you got to offer?
I mean,
that ain't nothing.
Understood. Completely understood. But can you see it from around, just from what it
from
is?
Their perspective?
Not from their perspective, what they've been fed, because it's not just, hey, they're just giving it to you. They had something in their mind and their subconscious telling them, hey, this is valuable to him. So being that they're fed media, porn, their father might not have been in their life.
Yeah, you're talking about history.
You suppose, like in my humble opinion, if I ever met a woman like that, totally baby steps if she's open to it. Now,
yeah, because you're paying attention to the things that she's saying, things she's been through.
Because you're just like, she's not like this some days, but she's like this some other days. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Versus, that one night thing you happen at the bar or the club, because you can't. It's probably hard to assess after 45 minutes to an hour. Hey, can she give me something of value?
Yeah, because a lot of times, when you start seeing value in yourself, and this is a jewel, you want to see value in everything you do and the people you meet. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how things started between Dana and I. It was a whole value between her and I, not just me on her on me, just together. And I've been seeking value, and I'm like, man, these females I'm dealing with straight up and down, I ain't putting no value in that for JJ. It's just, they ain't got nothing to offer me. So, and I look at the longevity of things. Because like you said, when you look at their background and you hear, okay, so do you communicate with your father? Oh, I hate him. I'm saying to myself, okay, well, eventually she'll start hating me. She ain't got no relationship with him. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I look at certain things in that aspect, and then I do my own evaluation. I'm like, nah, she's not going to be right for me. Because it's going to be a headache. You feel what I'm saying? So, I look at those things for the better, and that's why I say to myself, in my case, not for all men in general, the JJ is not enough for me.
Can you invest in a woman, even though they offered it?
It depends on that woman.
Okay.
It really depends on that woman.
Expound on that.
Well, just like I said, a few minutes ago, it's a value system. If I see value in myself, I have to see value in her. If she values herself as well as I value myself, then I can start considering certain things in her.
We're at this higher 5 to 1% of consciousness being around. There's 90 or 80% of the people that aren't. They're not paying attention, and there might be some that are like, damn, I saw something. I saw a jewel. I heard a jewel he was talking about, or something he said just kind of sparked me. Can you then capitalize on that seed that you just planted with that woman? Yeah. Even though it might be just one seed, can you do that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like whatever you put into, that soil,
that has to reciprocate the harvest.
Right, it has to harvest, and then you got to sit back and you got to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you can give somebody a jewel or whatever the case may be.
And then nothing come from it.
And nothing come from it. You know what I'm saying? So, it should be in a lot of our minds, but it's stages in life. And I'm not saying that a lot of young kids should start putting more value in it because, listen, you got to experience life.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and tell a young kid, yo, man, listen, man, you need to start. Nah. Especially 18 to 25. No. Let them be them. Yeah. Because all of us at 18 to 25 was like Ferris Bueller. I know I was. You feel me?
That's true.
But, when you start seeking those, having those conversations with people and they like, man, I don't understand why, she's doing this to me and blah, 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 and I'm not getting no goals or outcomes out of this woman. That's because there's no value in her, bro. She think that all she got to do is give you that, tone you down for a little while, and then she turn it right back up on you. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But we for the men today. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about y'all. Talking about y'all. You know what I mean?
Be that as it may, not everybody's at our level. What's a good first step, man, for guys to say, hey, man, I gotta do better?
You gotta want more for yourself.
And that's true. But you know that. It's almost like preaching to the choir. You're the pastor.
You're talking about like instructions?
Yeah, give them a tactical. Give them a tactic that they can take home. Because for me, it was pounded into my brain by my dad.
typically when you see somebody you like,
Mm-hmm.
you go over, you talk to them, you get the number, or whatever. Even if you have a conversation, somebody has to initiate a second conversation, like a date or something.
Yeah.
Right? That's when things really take place.
Mm-hmm.
When you really get to know who that person is, and you get down to the nitty gritty, right?
Mm-hmm.
You find out what she do for a living.
Okay.
You find out her credit line or her credit score, whatever the case may be. Because 9 times out of 10, you know, if she ain't got a good job and her credit ain't all that, trust me, you are going to be paying. And I'm not saying all of them, but you don't want to do that.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? And you know, you just tell her who you are as a person, and you know, I'm 50-50. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make this grow into something, I need a team. If she doesn't say, okay, well, I agree, or she see that there is an I in team, you don't want to be with that.
I got you.
Because she only value herself.
All right, cool. I'm disagree on one piece.
Tell me.
This 50-50 shit is in my mind ridiculous. Not saying that you can't go half and half, but you're going all, for me.
You ever play basketball?
I'm going all in.
You ever play basketball?
Yeah.
Is that 50-50 or is that just I? We in the era, right?
All
no
right,
offense, but I value your opinion, your opinion, your theory, right?
Yeah.
We in an era of accomplishing things as a team. They call them power couples.
So let me ask you this: Is Beyonce a billion? Is Beyonce alone a billionaire, or contributing to Jay-Z being a billionaire?
Mm-hmm.
In what way?
In every way. Every way. For kids, swag.
Okay.
Business, career.
Okay.
And financial capacity.
Okay.
Like, they are the power couple. If let's just say something happens, she'll carry him.
Okay.
If something happened to her, he'll carry her.
I got you.
You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to be with a female, right? And you like, God damn, I lost my wallet. And she got a pocketbook, because a lot of times they carry them little accessories. Mm-hmm. And 9 times out of 10, no offense to y'all, but they ain't got no money in them pocketbooks. And you up at the you up at the wherever the movies or whatever. You like, God damn, I lost my wallet. If she sits there and she says, well, what you gonna do? Get rid of her. I'm keeping it funky, because if y'all plan to go on a date and she like, well, listen, I got this. Mm-hmm. You like, don't even worry about it. I get the money back when we get back to the house. Mm-hmm. You can value that person, because that person sees value in the moment. Mm-hmm. Some female like, damn, I'm not paying no money unless she don't have any money in that pocketbook. Mm-hmm. And then you sitting there and now the date is over with. Mm-hmm. Or if you have 50 cents, you like, yo, you got another 50 cents so I could put towards this? She's like, nah, she broke.
I got you. A tactic that I use, and I've used it plenty of times on my lady. I've used it in women in the past. This is what I've done, and this might be a jewel for the guys. Instead of just taking them to the movies, instead of just taking them to dinner, you can take them to dinner. That's great. Feed them. You lower one of the barriers. Mm-hmm. The next thing I'm doing is I'm taking you where you can get exposed to the sun, and just listen.
I'm listening.
Listen. The sun does what to your mind? It opens. One, you're getting vitamin D, but your energy is out there. You're smiling because the sun's out, right? Without me saying anything, you're sitting out at the beach, or you're sitting out there in the park bench with a little bit of shade, but you got the sun out. It's a nice cool breeze out. Just sit there for a couple of minutes and just enjoy the scenery. Don't even say anything. Don't try to fast talk them. You take it very slow. And then you start getting into the conversation. That's the first date. The second date, I can go over after the podcast. I know it's different than what you've probably done before.
I'm like sitting like, what the fuck is he talking about? But no, everybody have their own little way.
It works. The reason why I gave that one instead of the movie thing is because, one,
You like them love story books and shit.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, no.
You don't read no love story books?
The Notebook.
Like, you know,
my lady tried to get me
The
to watch.
Notebook.
My lady
Have you read it?
No. My lady tried
Have
to get
you
me.
seen it?
No.
Okay.
I know who plays in it, but
Who plays in it?
Channing Tatum, I believe.
Okay.
Right?
The guy that played in Fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So,
he's a romantic individual.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's. What
I feel that the movies, being
it
around
takes away from.
Being around other people is used to as a crutch, and for me, I have value that I can give you person to person. If I'm doing that does, what that does subconsciously to a woman is I'm giving her my full attention.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I know it sounds kind of fucking corny.
No.
It sounds corny as shit.
I mean, the way he said it kind of, had me sleeping for like 2-3 seconds. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, that he's actually right. If you really want to get to know a woman and you want her undivided attention, you don't take her to places where she can get distracted. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then,
put the phone down.
Because, listen, have you ever
been
on a date with a female and she went in her phone, bro?
I've seen groups of women do it all the time.
I dropped a female that day.
Damn.
I don't play that.
Oh, this is a good one too. Put your phone down and leave it face up. When she comes over to the crib, do it. Whoever's texting you, she'll see it. She'll see it, and she'll be like, he ain't really keeping no secrets.
Well, females are sneaky, but that's another subject.
That's true. You fall asleep and they got your thumbprint. I mean, yeah, that's true.
But I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying on our account, on their account, because they could be sitting here on the phone and we watching a game or something. Yo, oh shit, he did it! And she like, yeah, as soon as that nigga go to sleep, pull up. And she like, yo, I'm gonna go dump the trash. These are not no scenarios that don't happen. This shit happens, bro. Yeah. Females are slick. They can sit there and be talking to you while you at dinner. Oh, hold on, my homegirl just text me and shit. What you doing?
That's tape on.
What you doing? Oh, I'm here with this dumbass nigga right now eating. But let me call you back when we get done.
It happens. It happens. And the best way to combat that is get better and evolve in yourself. Because if you live in the same state and you evolving, bro, they gonna see you move on up. And if they haven't progressed, they gonna see what happened. Well, that's the best revenge, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I'm not getting into with females. Like I said, I dealt with like a bunch of females at one time, and I told them all, I was like, yo, you're not the only one. And the only reason why I'm like, we just dating. Now, if you decide to get extra with me, that's extra. But I'm just letting you know, I'm dealing with other females, and I have females that was like, why do you do that? I'm like, yo, I'm trying to find out the value in somebody. Because
wait. You're dating multiple women at one time.
Yeah.
You telling them that?
Yeah.
You telling them you fucking? Is that what you mean?
I don't come out and tell them. They're gonna ask you that.
Okay.
So whenever they ask me, I was like, listen, I'm not doing anything they don't want me to do. You know what I'm saying? So if we do something, we do something. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, hell yeah, I'm fucking. Because now they're looking at what type of mentality I have, and as a person, I ain't fucking with this person. I kind of like nonchalantly, as a way of saying, I'm like, yeah, I can't do nothing a female wouldn't allow me to do. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, but I'm like, I'm just having fun. Now, when I'm dealing with these females, I may go out, have a drink, but I'm not sitting here saying that I'm considering, because if I consider someone, I'm consistent with that one. That means I really like that one as far as going out. Okay. Here's our thing. Holding hands at Walmart, being out and about, on social media and everybody seeing it. That consistency. Dealing with them other ones, we go straight to a bar and back to their spot. Or maybe a movie or whatever the case may be, but I would never sit there and say, yo, this is my main girl. Nah.
So let me ask you this. I know where you stand with your value when you were telling them, hey, I'm only exclusive probably with one or two of them. Is you telling them, asking you, hey, I'm asking you how many girls you with physically. Is that a sign that you're? Well, no. let's break it down because I'm a little confused about trying to put too many people in there.
No, go ahead. Just be real. They need the
no.
real
I'm trying to make sure that the guys see it, and can picture it.
Mm-hmm.
Is asking a man, "Hey, are we doing this or not?" Is that considered? That's the first step to dating, or no?
A female asks me that.
Mm-hmm.
If a female asks me that, I'm not dating her. To smash it because that's what she asked me.
Mm-hmm.
Now there might be some things. It depends on the conversations that we have. You know what I'm saying? It's like a key that you put in the door, and it might be the wrong one, but then the right one. You feel what I'm saying? And it opened the door. And in this case, when Dana, she told me, she was like, when I told her the truth, I said, "This is what I'm doing," and she was like, "No pressure." That was the first sign, right then and there. I said, "I like this nigga right here." I said, "Yo, I'm considering." It was the thought that was up there. Mind you, I'm still dealing, right? Not saying that she like it, but the fact of the matter is she was like, "I'm not going to pressure you." Because most females that I was talking to on everything I love, bro, they kept pressing me. "Yo, why we can't be together?"
Meaning exclusive.
Exclusive. And I was like,
So
"Yo, I don't look at you
the
like
first
that."
step was physical.
The first step with me was physical.
So that's what I'm asking. So back to the question.
That's to the question. In some cases. So
Okay.
you asked me the question. I said in some cases it is, but when you ask me that as far as what I'm dealing with in the present now.
Why do you think that is though? Because you're dealing with all that, right? I mean, when I say you're dealing with
Well, like I said, it depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Because if me a year ago,
yeah,
and you ask me that question, of course I'm gonna say, yeah, that's all I want. Because we got to deal with realistic values. Now, when you ask me that in the present, I'm like, nah, because that's who I am as a person. I have a different value system, the way I think. You understand? I'm like, nah, I want stimulation. I don't care how you look.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think because you got a fatty. And I'm like, yo, bro, you see that one? And he's like, oh, hell yeah, bro, that one right there. Nah. What does she have upstairs? What is she offering you? Mm-hmm. Is she helping you grow mentally, physically, or emotionally? If she ain't doing none of that, all she is cheeks.
On the flip side, can you still get, when I say stimulation, obviously mentally, the females that say, "Hey, not until marriage," can you do that?
Whew.
Even if you're a virgin.
The God in me.
Yes. Wants to say.
Now I gotta relate to the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta relate to my situation. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'll give up. If Dana said she wanted to wait until marriage, I would have did that. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I probably would have been dealing with angels and the devil because of the fact that I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna consider this one, but at the same time, I'm not gonna deprive myself.
Understood. And I think that's when most men get tossed, is their ego is in the way.
Just being real.
My understanding now is that there's a deeper investment when somebody does that.
It's
a really deep investment, and I understand the religious component of saying, "Hey, not until marriage." Mm-hmm.
But
do you think?
But right?
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of women that do that, and is this a form of manipulation? She goes, "This is something I'm doing, but I need you to do the same thing." That's not a form of manipulation?
Well, oh yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm just like, shit.
I mean, cause see, they're like, if you love me,
you wait for me. Yeah.
And you like,
that is a form of manipulation.
You like, damn. You see what I'm saying? So that right there is like,
there's a subtle cue that's saying, hey, this is.
But you can look forward to a lot of that manipulation in the future.
Now, when they say that, it's almost like saying, hey, you're gonna get it so good when we get to Jamaica. And I'm like, Jamaica? Fuck, the pussy is the pussy, regardless of where it's at. Now, the atmosphere does add to the ecstasy.
It does. Because with women, they're different.
Yes. But my thing is The fuck am I waiting for?
That's a form of control.
Yeah.
And at the same time, so would you want to deal with those type of values when you have a person? Because it's like, if you free, you free. If you say you're going to do something, do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Why say, well, when I get married, and you don't know what that person is dealing with? All right, well, okay, well, so you saying that we're not going to do nothing? Yeah, you would wait for me if it's true love.
I got you. So,
Are you fucking kidding me?
In this sense, in relation to the fact that God, women that say, hey, and some guys do it. I don't know too many guys that do it. When they say, hey, I'm gonna wait till marriage, they regard that as valuable. They regard it as a valuable asset to them. Can guys say the same thing about them? Because most guys
we don't really
look at
trust. We don't really trust the way we would want to, because we deal with reality. You know what I'm saying? So if you sit there, like, I don't know, man. It's like a catch-22 if you ask a female, you be like, yo, listen, man, I'm not having sex until I'm married. Do you know what that's gonna do to a female?
It's gonna fuck her up.
That's gonna fuck her up so bad to the point where she's gonna lose it and she's gonna end up giving it to you. You're gonna take it. Because they have that much fucking control. You walk in the fucking room and she got her motherfucking legs open like the McDonald's sign. Are you fucking kidding me? And you sitting there like, no.
This is a drive-through dollar menu right here. Like anything you want.
I can't do it.
And I mean, I grew up with the value system of, hey, wait till marriage, and don't have a kid, because as soon as you do, before marriage, all the money's going to them.
It's too many distractions, bro.
And I completely understood that. I was scared fucking death because all that inheritance money I was gonna get was fucking down the drain. So I waited as long as I fucking could. 23, I dropped the bomb. And bruh, it was delicious.
If you didn't have as much as temptations around you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was in college too, so it made
that's even worse.
It made perfect sense to say, well, fuck.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, it would be the right thing to do, but you got to be realistic with yourself and what's around you. Like, there's too many distractions for me to sit here, and I'm not saying I'm the cutest dude. I'm not saying I'm the ugliest dude. I'm alright, but I'm not gonna be sitting here.
Yourself.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna fucking sit there and she's like, "You gonna wait?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna keep it funky with you now," because in my world, bro,
shaking them down.
There's no way I could sit there and say to myself, it's not offered to me, because it is. Not as much as how women are with men, because there's so many men that come on to women's quicker than women come on to men.
So that is true. That is true. So when a woman say you know the woman already, you know where she works, you know how much she's making, then y'all vibe a little bit. Now you gotta have a couple conversations here and there. Y'all go on these retreats with the job or whatever. Ain't saying shit. I might shoot my shot. I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Sounds like you telling me the truth about something. You know how I think, bro. I'm in town.
There's a connection. Where's the dots going? I got you.
You really talking about? No, he's not. That's just how I think.
Yeah, it's alright. But
unless it's true, but
it ain't. Right. Dude, that's too much work.
Okay, all right.
But you say, hey, I'm gonna shoot my shot, and it happens. She's a value. So it's an added component, I guess, or benefit in my mind to get the JJ. I may not know all her values right then and there, but I understand that she has value. Face value.
Face value. I mean, when you spend a lot of time around a female, consistently, there's always going to be some type of attraction, physically or emotionally or even verbally about her, depending on how you look. You know what I mean? If you look like a gargoyle, she ain't giving you the time of the day. I'm just saying, if you a decent looking guy and you have great conversation, you could win them over like this. No problem.
And is game really game? Is there such thing as game when it comes to initiating those conversations? Because I've been told, Doug, you don't need game. You've told me this before. I got to work on my conversation skills, and I know I do. But for the most part, I ask pretty intriguing questions. And if you notice, I was talking to Sunshine at the network. She was talking most.
Bro.
I'll listen to you.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I seen you over there, and I was scratching my head. I was like this. I was like, he's deep in conversation. I'm like, but that's what they like, though. You know what I mean? That's what they like. I was mean.
Dude, and my thing is, I'm genuinely interested in people, and genuinely interested. When I want to hear somebody, I want to hear their story, man. It's interesting to get invested in someone that you don't know.
I bet she got one.
She does.
She
She does.
I wouldn't know. I'm just saying because everybody got a story and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
I got you. But that thing, is it something that's taught?
See,
because women
I
don't
know how to answer that because a lot of people be saying, "Yo, game," and I think it's based on the mentality because it's like this. You can't convince a person who has a strong mentality to do something.
Or you can't, confidence.
You can't persuade them, especially if they have a strong mentality. You just can't.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if
they have a strong self-image,
right. Some people may think that's game. Like, nah, that's not really game. That's not even impressive. You actually persuaded a person into doing something, you know what I'm saying, that they ignorant about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You have to persuade a person that has that type of intellect. That's impressive. Mm-hmm. When you a salesman and you convincing another person to buy a car, you know what I mean, and that person knows about a car, and you get a deal, and you like, boom, I won that one. You understand what I'm saying? I can't sit there and say to myself if it is because I really don't know if it's game. I think it's just the energy. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? The energy, what that person looked like at the time, what that person could be possibly doing. Because you could have everything in order, and a female see that.
No, now they ain't gonna tell you nothing.
They're not gonna tell you that. Now they just persuaded in their emotion, like, yo, fuck that. I think I like this dude. It ain't game. So you may like, yo, son, I got this chick with a. It ain't that. It's the energy that you attract. You doing your thing, and she gravitating towards you.
No, most women, game or not, that have that energy. The guy has the energy. There's gonna be women from both sides of the fence that just attract that. A woman, an old guy that has money and has some sort of stature, has some sort of pedigree, will attract shit women and will attract awesome women. So,
I mean, the women are ones that got the game. I don't, y'all may hate me, but that's the truth.
And explain that to me, because I'm a little flustered.
You ever see Megan Thee Stallion?
Yes.
Do you see that type of looking woman every day?
No.
If you seen a woman like that at your job, if you're I don't know how, I'm just saying he's not single.
Slow you down.
He's not single.
I can answer the question.
But I'm saying, if you were single,
answer the question,
and you seen a woman like that, would you gravitate towards her? If she sat there and she said straight up and down, listen, I want you to eat the pussy. What would you do? That looking woman, bro. That looking woman. We just keeping it funky.
Okay.
The way she looked, and you're single.
Mm-hmm. Everything is good on the outside. Every job is
good. We're not even.
So we're not constructing anything.
Yeah, because when you look at that type of woman, you're not worried about. You're not even concerned with the thought of what she has, what kind of values, or anything like that. Yeah. You're just saying to yourself, "Damn, that motherfucker bad." The way she looked, she get that shit 24 hours a day. She can persuade you to do anything she wanted to do. And you would possibly do it. All she gotta do is give it to you one time, and the next thing you know, you think you
call her.
You call her, and she like, oh man, listen, I'm fucking struggling, man. I lost my wallet, or I ain't got no money. What? What's your Cash App? I got you. That ain't game. And they doing this every day.
I got you. I feel you.
Megan Thee Stallion. Boy. If I was single, that'd be a hard thing for me, bro.
So, in and of itself, can you ignore that? Ignore her advances? Because you're saying, hey, I don't want all that. I don't need all that. I need stimulation. That's what you're saying. That's what this is about.
Megan Thee Stallion, that would be a hard thing, bro. For me to ignore the values that I have because
we're not constructing anything.
But this is what I'm saying.
She coming at you saying, "Hey," she opened up that trench coat. She said, "Here you
like,
go, here you go, daddy.
I want you to have this." And
it's oiled up.
You're
and
not thinking about
like,
the value systems you have. The value systems you're looking at, I
gotta turn around.
Because I'm just saying, even for women, when you see that much up, that's like a goddess as far as her physicalities, bro. Yeah. When you look at you like, what the fuck is that, bro? Like, where did she come from? Mm-hmm. What does her mother even look like? You feel me? You don't see shit like that every day. That's almost like seeing a damn Bentley or Ferrari and shit.
In an old ass neighborhood, yeah.
Right? You don't see shit like that, so you gravitate towards that. You wanna be around it. Mm-hmm. Get in the car. You wanna drive this Ferrari? What? You playing? Yeah, here's the keys. And you get in there. You ain't thinking about.
So when you say that, and I see the energy. When that happens, is the encounter different than when you with somebody that you know and that you've invested with?
Yeah, because it's more physical than the mentality. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And you could be the strongest person and have different type of values, but at the end of the day, when you see something like that, that's a distraction. Mm-hmm. You know, women that look like that, they've had it easy as far as certain shit that they needed in their life, their whole life. Mm. They've had it easy. So
will it throw you off if she don't give it to you? She's like, hey, let's go out to dinner.
If she asks me that shit,
that would attract me more. That would attract me more.
Listen, if she came up to me
and says, hey.
Matter of fact, we just gonna be goddamn real, right? If Megan Thee Stallion right, came up to me and I'm in a relationship,
yes,
right?
Okay,
and she said, "I want to take you on a date." Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm gonna say to myself, "My fucking God,
I'm in a pickle."
I'm like, "Are you sure?" She's like, yeah, I just want to go on a date. I'm like, I got a girlfriend. She's like,
that's your first response?
I always tell the truth, bro.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, okay, that's cool, but I just want to take you on a date. Now, the key is, would I tell my chick that I'm going on a date with Megan Thee Stallion?
Shit, you going out with Calvin.
Let me tell you something. I would tell my chick, because Megan Thee Stallion, she don't come around, and we talking about in her popular state where she's at.
Yeah.
Now, if she wasn't in her popular state that she is now, I would.
She might have a problem with that.
I would hope I tell the truth, bro, because most of us, man, listen, I don't
be on
know.
TMZ and everything.
You know, then you at the dinner table and she's like, I just invited you because I want to tell you the truth. You said you got a girlfriend, but listen, I've been looking at you for a while. We work at the same job, and you've been ignoring me, and I don't like that, and I want to have sex with you. What are you going to do?
I got to turn that down, bro.
Oh, shit! Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at you dead in your face. Honestly, yes. You told me I'm the 1% of 1%. I have to. I guarantee it's gonna be hard.
We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion, bro.
Dude, this is hard.
You telling me?
You think you making?
She had that trench coat.
Time out.
She had it. No, she's
telling out.
Me. Okay, go
ahead. Time out.
Ahead.
You making it seem like that's gonna be the easiest decision to make.
When do you ever see a woman that look like that every day? You don't. And I'm just asking him this question. This question doesn't apply to me. I'm just saying. The fact of the matter is this, right? I'm being real. You don't see women like that. Mm-hmm. Except if it's on TV.
Bro.
Or
I'm telling you this. I'll tell you this right now.
That's a lot of fucking strength, bro.
Dude, it is not. It's truly not. The evolution of me is ass backwards than most guys. My ego has been stroked now, not early on in life. I've been grown with too much mental value. I have to see it in women.
Do you?
No matter what they look like.
Who's your favorite actress?
Ooh. Black, white, Asian.
It doesn't matter.
Shit. Jessica Alba, baby. Shit.
Okay, Jessica Alba. She's beautiful.
For real.
She's
elegant, baby.
What if she asked you?
We going on a date?
On a date, right?
Babe, Jessica Alba asked me on a date. I'm out.
You go on a date, right?
Yeah.
You don't expect her to sit there and ask you about sex or nothing like that,
Sure don't.
right?
Alright.
She comes out with a bad fucking dress on. I'm talking about it's showing all that silhouetteness, and you sitting there, you like, oh my god.
Looking
And
elegant
she,
tonight.
and she's like, oh my god. She's like, Douglas, you look handsome, blah blah blah. You're like, thank you. She fucking your whole mental up, right? And then
I can see I gotta call you on the phone. Yo, it's happening.
right? And you sit there, and we'll say 45 minutes of the conversation. Now have so much in common. You talking and all that, and she's like, "Listen, I'm just gonna keep it funky with you." She's like, "I got a hotel room upstairs. I know you married. This is a one in a lifetime thing. I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna do nothing. I just want to have one intimate night with you."
He done nutted already.
Get my shit.
That nigga bust already.
I'm saying, and we talking about Jessica Alba here, bro.
That's my boy. That's my boy Calvin. Oh my god.
What would you do?
Shit, I came in my pants right then and there, bro. I'm telling you, I can't do it. I can't. I'm being honest, guys. I will come in my pants right then and there, bro. The dress is banging, and she tell me, oh.
What if she cocked her leg up in the air?
She playing footsie with me.
Like the McDonald's sign, and she sat there and she was like,
this.
"You see this hand right here?"
I tell you this.
And she just started rubbing it.
Let me tell you what could happen. She playing footsie with me on the table. I got a fucking woody that's gonna flip that table over.
Would you hit?
Nah, I can't,
And why is that?
dude. It hit as soon as that feeling hits me. My mind shuts it down. I'm telling you, it does. You know how many times I've been propositioned?
A woman that looked like Jessica Alba.
Two that got really close, but nah.
Well, then you the 1%, because
I,
Megan Thee Stallion, I don't.
I'm telling you, I'm the most tame brother you probably been around.
Huh?
I'm probably the most tame brother you've been around.
That's why you said you've never been to a fucking strip club, and you don't want to have a fucking
It's
a
not
bachelor party.
stimulating.
Just like
It
that.
does not fucking stimulate me. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry.
This man said straight up and down
It's okay. Tell me.
that when he gets married,
No.
before he gets married,
Yes.
he's not having a bachelor party.
No.
He said he's gonna have
What's
all of us hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking going.
That shit was funny the first time you said it too.
Hanging around.
Keeping it funky. It's honest.
We're gonna hang out, and it's gonna be a bunch of us, and then what? What are we gonna discuss? What are we gonna talk about?
So, in your mind, what does that do for me? What is that supposed to do for me?
This is
Face
supposed to
on,
be.
calm the fuck down and just tell me. You
First
see
of
what
all,
I gotta do?
First of all, we're trying to send you off. You know what I'm
what?
saying? We're letting you know the woman you're gonna marry, that's the woman you're gonna die by. That's the only woman that's for you.
I have to have some sort of validation from you.
Not from us. We just letting you know.
It sounds like you're saying that.
Like, listen, we just showing you, like, okay, this is what you're leaving behind. You leave everything behind, and you marry that woman that you want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
Because I asked you, is she gonna have a bachelorette party?
She is.
And
And
you
my thing
said
is,
no.
she's. Yeah, let me tell you, to be honest.
His wife is his fiance is gonna have a bachelorette party.
She will, and I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure of it.
Dude's gonna be swinging their meats all up in her face, and all the other girls' faces, and he's sitting down with us, and we playing cards. Hit me. 7. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing it. I go anywhere near a bachelor party. I'm like, so what's happening? What we got going on? Oh, we just chilling.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, yo. Here's your gift.
I see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. I ain't come here for that. I came here to have fun.
If you want to do it that bad, I'll give you the permission to.
I
take
know
take
I'm
it.
having a
You will
bachelor
see-
party, bro.
You will see what I'm talking about. It's gonna look so ridiculous to you. It's gonna be a waste of money. I'm telling you. It's gonna be a waste of money.
Bro, I'm having a bachelor party
Do your shit.
when I
Do
get
it
married.
for me.
No, you're going.
Okay.
And best believe,
Don't look like he need to go.
don't look like he going. I'm like, yo,
Oh,
son, where you
fuck,
at?
I keep my word. I'll let him. I'll come.
Here come.
Well, I was saying,
I will have a fucking way to flip any of them tables over, but nothing's happening.
But we're getting off topic. What I'm saying to you is this, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
I know
As
they
far
got a
as
good ass laugh though.
yeah, they probably did. As far as I'm concerned, you know, pussy is not enough for me. You know, mental and emotional stipulation and stimulation. Excuse me, not stipulation. Stimulation is what I acquire because that's the only way I'm going to grow as a human, as a person. You know what I'm saying? And the values that I desire in life, it has to be reciprocated. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm not gonna be with a woman and I'm carrying her, and she's not gonna carry me. I'm just saying.
It's a new day. Back in the 60s, you could do that. Back in the 50s and 60s, you can carry the whole family. You just married that person.
But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that a person can't. But
Yeah.
it don't have to be, you know, physical. Because when you put like this, when you got a ship, you got a house. You know what I mean? A woman is playing her part if she's not working because she's actually running the household. So if you got a woman that you come home and she ain't cooking and she ain't cleaning, is that stimulation?
Nope.
Is she helping you run the ship?
No.
Nah. She's just taking from you.
Mm-hmm.
You come home, you're like, damn, you ain't make nothing to eat. I've been out all fucking day and shit.
Come on, the
You
house
gonna make
smell
me a
like
fucking
shit.
P&J sandwich? Fuck you doing? Oh, I just got in. Nigga, you know what time I'm coming in this motherfucker, man. You can't bowl me some rice?
I can see, boy, I can picture what that conversation gonna be like, boy.
Listen, my chick, I don't want to keep saying that each chick that I've ever been with are different, but this
They
one,
are.
man, they are, but this one wants to. Just like I want to. I want to respect her. I want to show her gratitude. I want to show her love. I want to, you know, do for her. So I can see those things in her. So it's almost like when I see that, I'm like, damn, like this one, I'm like, I was talking to some of my guys in a group chat, and we were talking about the coronavirus, and they was talking about shutting down all the salons and the shops and shit like that. So we all was bugging the fuck out. And she, you know, I was getting ready to leave, and she was like, "You want me to cook you something to eat?" And I was like, "Nah, you ain't gotta do that." She was like, "Nah, if you want me to cook you something to eat, I'll do it." And I'm looking at it, I'm like,
You better take that shit.
I said, "Yeah, I'll take it." But I was sitting here,
You
and I
gotta
was
stop
like,
yourself.
I was like, wow, man, she don't have to do that. She ain't have to offer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she's selfless. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, man, shit, I don't want to fuck that up. I mean, even though Megan Thee Stallion, you know, that motherfucker, she's bad as a motherfucker, but that would be a fight that I would have to talk to pastors, priests, therapists, cops, the homeless
The
man
cops.
across the street to have some type of self-discipline, man, because that's pussy right there, bro.
Okay.
That's pussy right there. Now, whether she has some other stimulations in her, I don't think I probably would be concerned with those stimulations because, you know, the only stimulation that, you know, a person like that acquires is, you know, oh, shit. But,
There's some requirements that come with that.
I don't know, man, because, you know, what's this dude's name that she dealt with, the rapper?
I forgot his name.
Good description.
Yeah, well, they not together, and I was like, what? I was like, damn.
That guy's just
You know the Texas rapper that I'm talking about, but anyway,
There's a bunch of them out there,
well,
though.
it's just this one dude, and I don't know, man. I thought that was the cake right there for him, but you know,
Dudes fuck it up all the time.
She
They fuck
probably
that.
fucked that up.
yeah, you're probably right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
she probably, yeah.
I guess last words. For me, stimulation is not only what I seek; it's a requirement in my books.
Yeah.
From my lady to people I'm dealing with, side to side. But when it comes to female, yeah, the vajayjay is great. It's always gonna be great. It's never not gonna be bad. But when I get up the next day and I'm saying, hey, I got to do this, this, and this. What we got going on? I need to be able to hear the reciprocation. Hey, we got this going on. We got this. We got to plan this out. We got to do some lists. Or we got to take care of this with the business. Or we got X, Y, and Z, and that is going to continue to grow me personally.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to grow the relationship. It's going to expand out into other relationships that look at us.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, I'm not looking at just, well, is it going to just grow me, because that's being selfish. Me and my relationship now, she's told me, though, there's plenty of females outside of her friend group and outside of mine that see us and say, hey, that's what we're looking to get to. And I'm saying, motherfucker, we're not even perfect. But I can see from their point of view, there's an investment being in there. There's an investment, and like you're buying into this company, the Gibson company or whatever. You're gonna have the stock market fluctuate, but motherfucker, we're playing for the long game. It's checkers. I mean chess, not checkers.
Mm-hmm.
So for the men out there, you gotta evolve yourself to stop playing this game of checkers. Hey, I got CCMC on Wednesday. I got my lady MC on Friday, because at the end of the day, time is still moving forward, and time is the one thing that you cannot get back. And when you turn 50, 60, 70, your legacy is going to be in question, no matter whether somebody asks you or you contemplate on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be able to tell somebody that's looking up to me and saying, hey, I value what you've put into your wife, because that's what that's what I want to put in mine. Even though I may not be a pastor, I may not be somebody of great influence, but I want to be able to say, hey, I've contributed to someone else.
Make great investments, man. If you're gonna invest your time, in somebody or in something, make sure that it's a great value in it, like a car. You know what I mean? You don't want to invest in a lemon and only get you up the street. You want to invest in something
Ferrari.
that's longevity.
Yeah.
That's going to take you on the long haul.
Yeah, a Ford F-150 all day.
Mm-hmm. So, that's what we were talking about today. We want to thank you for tuning in.
We got some views, man. I saw that shit yesterday.
I didn't post the other one. I'm going to post the other one today. Don't even worry about it. But listen, we're going to do it. And man, we'll talk about that later, because that's for us to talk about. But, yeah. But anyway, this is my man Dougie Faye. Well, this is my man Doug. I'm Faye. This is Dougie Faye. We catch you on the next one. Tune in and be safe, because the coronavirus is serious.
Wash your damn hands.
Wash your hands and your face.
That's it.
Peace.
Peace.